Hey, welcome back to my channel, this is Kuro, and we're playing some more Genshin Impact on the PS5, and I decided to bring out Mama Bird and her two daughters. So, we are going to check out the story quests. We got, Tatalia? We got Childe's, quests. Monoceros chapter. I'm pretty certain I butchered a lot of it. Right, across the sea. We're gonna, we're just gonna on with this. Right, we teleported to the location. We found a guard. We're gonna speak to the guard and see what's happening.
No time for sightseeing.
Oh,
no time for sightseeing.
That? Has something happened?
Yes. As unusual as this may sound, numerous eyewitness reports have confirmed an active Ruin Guard presence in this area.
Okay.
Even though this is far beyond their normal, Sergeant sent someone to find out just where these ancient machines might have come from. It appears that they simply left their ruin and marched off all of a sudden, for no clear reason.
For no clear reason.
So did somebody wake them up?
As I
Possibly.
say,
Maybe for Tui again.
Still unclear. We have very little intelligence at present. Moreover, the ruin in question is of the especially spooky variety.
Oh,
Strange
okay.
noises are often heard coming from within.
Is somebody trapped inside?
We are not permitted
Is somebody
to
stuck inside?
until the order comes through from headquarters. Sorry?
Yeah.
Did you say something?
No.
That's supposed to be your impression of Master Diluc talking about the Knights of Favonius?
In
kind
any
of.
Case, the only sensible
I guess that reply was a little bit insulting.
That's a good point. Ruin guards are probably pretty dangerous for regular folk.
Wow. I'm very grateful indeed for the offer, but it just wouldn't be worth the risk.
What's worth the risk? Don't worry about that.
Is something worth the risk?
This one beats up Ruin guards for breakfast.
Yeah, not to brag, but I can beat 10 of them for you in a fight. Okay, yeah, sure.
Well, if you're genuine, I did see some Ruin Guard footprints on the hillside.
Time to follow the footprints and head up the hillside.
Footprints, eh?
While the Millilith stands guard, evil shall never prevail.
Okay.
On behalf of the Millilith, I salute you, traveler. You have my gratitude. I will rendezvous with you once I have finished my patrol.
Okay, we'll see you soon. Mighty Cyclops Adventure. Right, off we go. I guess somewhere up here. Ah, I see the footprints. It's quite the
huge. It has
quite the
to
big
be the
one.
That guy was talking about.
Okay, there's more footprints here.
And here's another one. Yep. Seems the Ruin Guards did trail of Ruin Guard footprints.
Oh, I see it. It's over there.
Here. To
A sleeping one.
Ruin Guard over there.
Okay, that. Okay, what am I doing? Oh, okay.
Well, that's one down.
That's one down.
Let's keep looking around.
It could be more. No, or maybe not. We don't have to actually go down there. We just need to go to this one, which
Hey, you!
I'm pretty certain this child is about to.
I've never seen one this close before.
It's gonna activate. It's gonna hurt you. Careful, kid. These guys are tough.
Mr. Cyclopses are crazy strong. No bad. Mr. Cyclops.
They're gonna hurt you.
Cute. Wait, yep, my brother said so. And he's the best toy seller in the whole world.
Your brother.
Right now, he's at the Institute for Toy Research in Liyue. That's where Mr. Cyclops has come from. It's always nice to meet someone else who likes toys.
Considering the eye color, is this Child's younger brother?
Must be a pretty new kind, huh? I've never
Limited
seen
edition.
One, but hey,
Jealous much?
Just 'cause you get to play with Paimon all the time does not mean that Paimon's a toy.
Greetings.
You are a toy.
Have you found anything? Oh.
Yes, there's a child.
A child? What's the situation?
I'm not surprised that you're confused as well.
You know, found him.
You shouldn't be out here, boy. There are killing machines in the area.
If you just turn to your left, there's one right there.
Precisely. And including this one. It's not moving now, but if it were to wake up, the consequences...
You'll be squished.
Mr. Cyclops
You'll be killed.
Not a killing
Mr. Cyclops?
Yeah.
We shouldn't be talking to this guy. If he's saying mean things about Mr. Cyclops, he's definitely a bad man.
He's a Millilith. He's basically the military police. Yeah, I think you lost him.
I've always been hopeless at dealing with children.
Well then, why don't you get back to your normal job and leave us to do the babysitting?
Yep.
It seems I have no other choice. Very well. I will continue with my patrol. Please escort the child to somewhere safe.
Okay.
It's much too dangerous here.
Fair enough.
The mighty Mr. Cyclops scared off the bad guys once again!
What's your name, kid?
My name's Teucer. I came all the way from Snezhnaya to look for my brother in Liyue. But I'm all on my own.
Wait, this is Charles' younger brother. Okay.
All the way from... Oh, I think this is the part where I give you this.
Hair color, eye color, yep. Everything matches.
What is it? Looks heavy.
Is it a core? So much more.
My brother said I should take it with me. He said, find a nice person to give this to, and they will take good care of Teucer.
He is definitely Charles' younger
Your
brother.
brother makes a good point.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
if
Child
you
gave us a
really
lot of
made
money
it
in the
all
main
this money,
story,
your family
so
must be
yeah.
super rich. Paimon never knew you could make so much more from selling toys.
I'll gladly take it.
Thanks, nice lady. All right, now you make a pinky promise. You keep it all your life. You break a pinky promise, I throw you on the ice. The
Oh,
cold will
wow,
kill
okay.
The pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue off, so you never lie again.
Wow.
That one nursery rhyme kind of says, like, well, if we weren't your babysitters
That's a rather
before,
poisonous
sure as heck are now. But
promise.
where should we look
Yeah.
for your brother?
Northland Bank.
Great idea.
All right. Finally,
Of course.
That seems a little inappropriate.
Okay, so we return back to Leyte Harbor, and
Relax.
we're currently
Once in a
inside
while,
Northland
Candor.
Bank.
It'll be
We
fun.
just teleported back, just follow the indicator to where it is, and it's Child.
yay, my brother! I found you.
I know that voice. Why, if it isn't my little brother Teucer. My goodness.
And your brother's an NPC.
What a nice surprise, Teucer. I thought I would have to wait till I return home before seeing you again. How are the others? Sister Tonia and brother Anton? Is everybody keeping well?
Quite a big
They miss
family you
a
have there.
lot. Tonya prays for you every day at dinner.
Wait a second. What are you doing here in Liyue, Teucer? How have I not
You
heard
only just
anything
realized
about
that
this?
he's here in
Well, what
Leyte.
happened was, I saw a boat that looked like it was selling toys. So obviously
You
I
stowed
thought
away
they
on
were
a boat and
way.
illegally
And
entered the
then,
country.
When I got off, I just kept walking and walking, and then I found a Mr. Cyclops. Mr. Cyclops scared off a bad guy.
Wow,
and I
okay.
found this nice lady to help me come look for you.
He's a stowaway.
Teucer is Child's brother? Oh, suddenly Paimon doesn't feel so bad about taking Teucer's money.
Teucer, what you did was extremely
Yeah,
dangerous.
okay.
I'm so happy to see you, really I am, but please, promise me you won't do anything like this ever again.
Okay, I promise. Please don't be mad at me.
I'm not mad at you. I just care about your safety, that's all. If you hadn't met these nice people, things could have been a lot more dangerous for you, Teucer. I
Oh,
hope
he's
you said a
wearing
big
his vision
thank you
like
to
a
them.
belt buckle.
Yep, I always remember my pleases and thank yous.
Oh, so you did notice we were here. You were just ignoring us.
Yep.
Forgive me, it's always family first where I'm
Didn't
from.
we
Don't take it
like beat you
personally.
up not too long
I
ago?
know we've had our
When
differences
when
up to
is
now,
this
but a
portion
few
of
minor
story
quibbles
part
aside,
of
we get on quite well, don't you think?
the story?
Come on, you know I'm just a pawn in all that, just doing my part. As for who wins, who loses, and how each side deals with the consequences, I prefer to leave all that up to the ones playing the game.
And aren't you a
I'm much
player
more
in this
interested
game?
who wins and who loses when it comes to our little sparring matches.
Sounds like you're ready to get your butt kicked again.
Yep.
You're forgetting something about me. I, Tartaglia, spend every second
Oh, so
getting
that's how you
stronger.
pronounce it,
Don't
Tartaglia.
expect to
Okay.
have it quite so easy next time.
So basically, you just been on a training montage. Okay, yeah, we're ready whenever you are.
Whoa. You aren't gonna fight now, are you?
Bring it on.
Maybe not
Oh,
right now. Not while
send
my
you
kid
flying all the
brother's
way
watching.
back to Snezhnaya.
Why do you want to fight the nice lady? Are you guys enemies?
No, not at all. Allow me to formally express my sincerest gratitude for taking care of my darling brother. His safety matters very much to me.
A Fatui member is just staring at us. Yeah, concern for your family's well-being. That I can understand.
So anyway, Teucer said something about you being a toy seller.
Yeah, what are you doing
Are
here?
you supposed to be one of the Fatui's harbinger?
Yes, about that.
What are you actually planning to do?
Look, I only told him that so that he'll look up to me. In the eyes of a child, working with toys must be the best job imaginable, right?
Yeah, you're not actually making toys, you're making rune guards.
Or should I say Snezhnaya's darker side. The older ones already know that I serve the Tsaritsa. But Teucer is still so young, and in his eyes... As I was saying...
To be honest, Childe isn't all that bad. He's not a complete bad guy.
Branch of our Institute for Toy Research.
That's right. My brother's the greatest. He's Mr. Cyclops' bestest friend.
Does he even know what Mr. Cyclops is?
Teucer,
Yeah.
If you would be so kind. Yes.
Don't worry, I
Serena.
don't mind stabbing
I
you
will
later.
deal with the issue of that outstanding payment right away.
Hey, slinking off.
But Master Childe, would it not be a little improper to ask you to deal with debt collection?
A bet is a bet, isn't it? And if you lose a bet with an agent, well, you might as well get a little exercise out of it.
Okay, I get to play as Childe for a while.
That's right. As much as I'd love to catch up a little longer, Teucer, duty calls. I'm sure Miss Nice Lady here will be happy to keep you company while I'm out, though.
I guess.
Still need to keep babysitting for you?
Sure. I really like this lady.
Ah, well, it sounds like Teucer really likes you, and that you've already made a pinky promise to take good care of him anyway.
They're ganging
Then
up on
I'm
me.
in your debt. Here, take this as Teucer's entertainment fund. I want him to have a
Oh,
good time
if you
while he's
owe me
in here.
one.
So take him.
I
if
hope
need
this
be.
comes
You
in
may
later
find me by
on.
the river near Qingshu Pool.
Okay, we're gonna short warp there again.
Looks like we'll be hanging out with
Okay,
Childe's
so we
brother for a
teleported
while.
to the waypoint, and we just headed
What
over
are
to the
those
store.
super colorful winged things?
They're kites.
The kids in Liyue love them.
Yep, they love to fly them.
Dear, you look like you've come a very
There's a
long
granny.
way. Let Granny guess. From what you're wearing, I would
With
say...
age comes wisdom.
That's right. How do you play with
Just
these
now,
kite
your
things, Granny?
fashion isn't too bad.
When the wind
Quite
picks
interesting.
up, you let out the string, and
Whoosh! They
the
go
kite
flying.
will fly into...
Wow, that's amazing. Do you have any Mr. Cyclops ones?
Mr. Cyclops.
Rune guards.
I want to fly Mr. Cyclops high into the sky so all the kids can get to know him.
Well,
He's gonna grow
I
up to
can
be a
do
great
custom
harbinger
builds,
one day.
But I'll need
Or Fatui
some
agent.
amount of...
Will this picture do? I drew it myself. I bring it with me everywhere.
Okay.
I'll manage. Still, I must warn you that custom builds can really be quite
You should have joined us in the workshop
expensive.
for the Lantern Rite Festival.
We should be fine. Childe was pretty generous with that entertainment fund. But then again, throwing money around willy-nilly is, kinda irresponsible.
Do you think... Is it possible that Childe is actually
Your
just
words, not mine.
spending as much money and giving away as much money as possible
Anyway,
to try and
it's time to talk
reduce the
prices.
funds that the Tsaritsa has? So Snezhnaya just ends up, bankrupt? Or financially struggling? I would imagine that they would be doing that. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna be realistic here. We'll try 10,000. Alright, 10,000?
Fine, fine.
Oh, okay.
I've neither the time nor energy to bargain with you at my age. I suppose this price will do.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Worry not. Just
Hello.
Possibly
welcome.
on Twitch.
Table for 3?
Table for
This
free.
restaurant has a really choking smell.
A choking smell?
Yeah.
You must be referring to our signature spicy chili scent.
Spicy chili? But I can't eat.
Oh, what a pity. A person who can't eat spicy food misses out on half of life's joys.
Okay.
Is it really that bad?
My meals have to have lots and lots of sugar, and the oil
Lots and
has
lots
to
of
be
sugar?
extra virgin vegetable oil.
What?
Wow.
That
we've
doesn't
got a
sound
real
very
rich
good.
kid on our hands. Looks like one
I mean-
restaurant's dishes aren't to Teucer's taste. Maybe
Okay.
we should...
Will that be
Olive
all?
oil.
Any more special requests?
What do you mean, Chef now?
Are you seriously
Giving the
to
people what they
accommodate him?
want is the very reason Wan Min Restaurant exists.
Mm-hmm.
If I thought for 1 second that I couldn't make a dish to satisfy this child's taste, I would have absolutely no business calling myself a chef ever again.
Oh, he's a nice man.
There
A
seems
nice
to be
chef.
a lot of profession. Then we'll leave it to you, Chef now.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
But let me say this first. Special requests are... Of course, we aren't going to demand prices anywhere near...
Is it just Paimon? Or are premium custom orders in fashion lately?
Yep.
Still, surely there must be a little room for negotiation.
Negotiation. Right. How much are we gonna offer? Let's do 888. Let's see if this works.
You folks. Let's go with this then. Any more haggling and we'll ruin
That's
the other
good.
customer's appetite.
That's good. 4 8s.
Please sit wherever you like. Your food...
I went for the luckiest number in Chinese culture. Although 4 is probably unlucky, yeah. But it's like fa 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 fa.
It
So-
was a little too sweet.
Get rich
I thought it was just right.
in Cantonese
Almost exactly
as well.
like
So
how my-
yeah.
But this doesn't feel right somehow. Didn't we bring Teucer here to try Liyue's whatever. So where do you want to
We're
go
just
next, Teucer?
humoring a child.
I was so caught up looking for my brother when I first got here.
The wharf.
that I
Okay.
idea. The hustle and bustle at the wharf.
Wow, this place
Okay,
is
we just landed in the
huge.
next
And
location.
Are the waves here always like this? Don't they ever freeze?
No. Oh, why does it sound like it's gonna be like
The area around the harbor's mouth probably never gets cold
Oh, what's that
enough to
icy
freeze.
region?
Paimon is kind of the traveler's exclusive personal tour guide.
Yeah.
But
I forgot
since
what it's
this is
called.
a special occasion, Paimon can make an exception to help Teucer get to know the place. This place is Liyue's commercial hub, and it's been the biggest
And it's
port
warm
in the
enough that the
7
water does
nations
not
ever
freeze.
since it was decided
So if
that
the sea
Liyue
is
would
freezing
keep them around
in
through trade.
Schnezdaia,
Other than merchant
is
vessels,
Schnezdaia in the
many
North Pole or the
fishing
South
boats and
Pole? I
industrial
feel like it's going to be
transports dock
very
here
up north
to
or very down
replenish
south.
Their,
Probably up
fishery
north.
supplies and daily necessities, which, thanks to the immense throughput capacity of the wharf,
How about a topic that kids are interested in? Yeah.
Paimon can't remember how the
you're
rest goes anyway. Well,
you're struggling.
guess Paimon will just have to explain this Paimon style. All the nations float their boats over the sea into the mouth. The harbor goes nom 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 and has a taste.
Okay,
of
yeah, you
each
dumbed it
boat
down a
and
little
the
bit too much.
Then Liyue Harbor rubs its big round belly in satisfaction because it's all stuffed full of delicious mora.
Yeah,
What's
that is
big
very
metal hook
Paimon
over
style.
there? I want to see.
Wait,
Metal hook.
Teucer, don't run off. After all that, he was.
Alright. Big metal hook. I have a bad feeling about this. Oh, it's an anchor.
That metal hook is huge, and it gets bigger the closer we get.
This is an anchor. Docked ships use it to hold themselves in position.
An anchor. Got it. But I
Okay.
think I might get it mixed up with Commodore Hook.
Commodore
Commodore
Hook.
Hook?
What's Commodore Hook?
Is this
My brother always sends me a really big toy for my Commodore Hook, Black Steel Jack, Iron Tony. We keep them all in our backyard.
Interesting. I don't.
Yeah,
That's
and that's why I can't bring them with me all the time. It's a shame.
what kind of gift is that?
Wow, using Fatui funds for personal gain? To think Snezhnaya would let their harbingers do that. All for some giant toys.
I don't think they're toys.
But suddenly, it doesn't seem so strange that Teucer would treat a ruin guard as a giant toy.
But my favorite has to be Mr. Cyclops. Even though I mostly came here to see my brother, the other big thing I wanted to do was play with Mr. Cyclops. Let's have a look.
Yeah, I have a bad feeling that how This story's gonna have a pretty bad ending. Okay, he's run off again. That looks like salmon.
Is this where they sell fish?
Big
Wow.
fish.
Hey, whose fish are you calling small? Little kids shouldn't go around ruining.
He's just a curious kid. No need to get worked up. That said, these fish are actually pretty big by Paimon standards. Just how big are the ones you're used to, Teucer?
Is he talking about whales?
Maybe 200 times your size?
That's a whale.
There are legends in my hometown about it.
Uh-huh.
It's supposed to be a super delicious fish.
Interesting.
I told my brother about it, and he went out to sea to catch one for me.
What?
A
What?
few days later, he
Okay.
returned with a humongous fish slung over his shoulder. Anthon and I were so happy.
I don't know if he's actually making this up or
Sure that was a
what.
fish?
Yeah.
Paimon thinks it sounds more like some sort of leviathan.
Probably is. And your brother spoils you too much.
Hey, Miss Nice Lady.
I'm
let's
surprised
go
there's
over there
no
to see the
ice on
boat.
those fish. Normally, like a fishmonger has like ice or fish stall. Yeah, okay. He's gone off somewhere. It is called an icemonger, right?
What's wrong, Teucer? Are you tired?
Mm-hmm.
I miss my brother.
What?
He
But
misses
we
him.
were just...
Yeah, but for such a short time that it doesn't count. Take me to see my brother. I don't want to play anymore.
You're so spoiled.
Well, we've played with Teucer long enough, haven't we?
Uh-huh.
Paimon Childe said that he'd be by the river near Chinshu Pool.
Okay, off we go to find him.
Go, let's
Found him!
Looks like some
Here,
shady
Childe.
business with the
Wait, he's
with the
talking to
You
Fatui
know what
treasure
I'm here
hoarders.
for, I
Okay,
trust.
for the
Oh,
debt,
you got lip.
for the money.
Making us guess, are you? If you want to join up, let me just say this first. Dandy kid like you, you ain't...
Oh, what a commendable imagination.
They don't know what he's here
Well, in the Tsaritsa's name, I suppose I should forgive you country bumpkins for your ignorance. For I am...
Brother!
for. Okay.
You're selling them toys, aren't you, brother? That's so cool. I've always wanted to watch you work.
Oh.
well, why, yes, of course. For I am
Oh.
the greatest toy salesman in
Oh, this is
Snezhnaya.
cringe. Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah.
Playing games, pretty boy?
So, will you buy or not? The toys that Snezhnaya produced 3 months ago will run you, yes, 600,000 mora, to be paid in full.
Oh God.
Toys? And how much money?
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that what it's gonna cost to fix that head of yours?
Look at that.
Okay, we're gonna have to be.
Spreading joy and laughter to everyone. That's what toy selling's all
Can we knock
about.
this kid out so that we
I'll
can
say
kill
it
the
again.
treasure hoarders?
Toys from Snezhnaya, 3 months prior, 600,000 mora paid in full.
Yeah, no. Sorry, sales boy. The same joke isn't funny twice. Or were you always cruising for a bruising?
We'll see.
All right then, I'll make things a little easier for you. I'll join the treasure hoarders. Perhaps you'll be more willing to pay when we're brothers in arms.
Yeah,
Listen
this
to
is.
yourself. You think we just let any
I'm
old
sorry,
person into the
child. You're gonna have to
treasure
expose
hoarders?
yourself in front
I'm
of
not
your
so
little
sure
brother.
you could hack it.
Well then, why don't you put me to the test, dear seniors? I like to think of myself as quite talented in the field of treasure hunting.
Looks
Okay,
like
this is
you're
gonna
not
be
gonna pack
interesting.
it up
I think
until
he's a
someone
bow
packs you in.
user.
Truth be
A
told,
bow user that can
you set
switch
up a
to
shop
like
here because
a
there's
dual
fine
blades.
little loot. If you think you're up to snuff, why don't you have a crack at it on our...
Uh-huh.
An initiation test, eh? Interesting. It's been a while since I've been assessed by someone else.
The loot's on the opposite cliff. We're gonna hang back here and watch the show.
Huh,
Okay,
no
this is
problem.
going to be interesting. Oh, we have control of child. That's good. We're just going to grab that first. Oh. Win! That's a treasure.
Is
Oh.
this?
That was easy. Now, what's going to happen
Well,
now?
I have the goods. Here you go. So how'd I do? Pretty well, I'd say.
Brother, what do we do?
Please.
This guy
hold
is
on a minute,
abnormal.
We need to discuss something amongst ourselves.
Uh-huh. Are they thinking about...
Here for an
yeah,
initiation.
okay.
He just wanted to show off.
Honestly, we'd be no match for him if he wanted to fight.
Pay up or
Guys,
die.
do you think that maybe we're being robbed?
You definitely are.
Surely he wouldn't have come here all dressed up like that if he was only after us. Unless maybe his words have hidden meaning.
Snezhnaya, 3 months, 600,000. Oh, I get it. It was insider talk.
Okay.
I remember that the boss took out a 600,000 more loan from that Snezhnayan bank about 3 months ago, and still hasn't repaid it.
Yep, he is.
This guy must be the debt collector. But why didn't he just say so? What's with all the toy talk?
The little
and that's
brother.
where you're still green. See, in a lot of professions like this, people speak in code to protect the privacy of their business partners and clients.
Makes sense. Owing money is pretty embarrassing.
This guy isn't one to mess with, I tell you. He's a professional. Way too professional.
Okay, this is getting interesting.
So, Mr.
Salesman.
My apologies, but we can't have you joining us.
Their tone has completely changed.
I didn't pass? I must say, I never imagined that the treasure hoarders would have such strict entry requirements.
No, it's not that. What we mean is that you're too big a fish for our little pond. But we fully understand the
Slippery
situation
woo.
with the, toys, sir. We'll fetch that 600,000 for you right away.
Do they even have the money?
I see. Well then, it's been a pleasure doing business with you. We get paid, and everyone stays happy. A wonderful outcome, wouldn't you say?
Yes. Couldn't agree more, sir.
That's my brother for you. Toy sellers are so cool.
He's a bit of a special case.
Master Childe, you're here. A new batch of fresh recruits have just...
Hey now, keep your voice down. Can't you see I'm entertaining some clients over here?
Clients? Well, anyway, the Motherland has dispatched a new batch of recruits to Liyue. They've just arrived, and I'm afraid we must trouble you to speak to them.
I feel like...
Do I
how
have
should
to? Now is
put this?
hardly the best time.
Zhonglei has
apologize
done
for troubling
nothing
you,
to
Master
protect
Childe,
this
but
nation
they are
or done
already
anything
waiting
to
for you
stop this
south of Lingju Pass.
Snezhnayan.
Every new batch of recruits must be baptized by the Tsaritsa's will, through the words of her harbingers. This has always been our rule. At present, Master Childe, you are the only harbinger in Liyue.
Okay.
Please, everyone is standing in formation and waiting for you to bestow
They're
this
building up
honor
their
upon
forces
them.
in a foreign land.
all right,
This
then
is
I'll go.
something even
Just
the
give me a moment
Liyue
to catch up with my
Tsing
brother, and I'll
should
be
be
right with you.
interfering with
Do you
and
have
stopping.
to keep working?
But
Yes,
okay.
Teucer. We have a group of new toy sellers fresh
Interesting.
in from the Motherland, and I need to go teach them the ropes.
Wow, that's great. When I grow up, I want to be a toy seller too. Can I go listen?
I'm afraid you're still too young,
No.
Teucer. I'm not sure if you'd understand much of it, and most of it's rather boring anyhow. Why don't you go play with the Traveler instead? Sound good?
You're dumping in on us again.
I really do have to go now, Teucer. A lot of people are waiting to see me. I'll see you around, all right?
Oh, it must be hard trying to hide your true
Child
colors from
really
your little
dotes on
brother.
his brother. But now he's gotta ditch him again. Must
You
be
can't
a
lead the
really
double
tough
life.
Job. Yeah, you're right. He hasn't done himself any favors with the whole toy seller cover story. To think he'd go this far just to prevent his family from seeing his dark side.
And he's been a little bit
Maybe.
overprotective,
But he has good intentions, doesn't he? Wait,
I guess.
where's Teucer?
He's ran off. Oh, this can't be good.
We were too busy chatting. Where'd he go?
At a guess, he's probably snuck off to follow his brother.
Seems like either way. Let's head over there for...
Hey, thank you for watching my video. I hope you guys all enjoyed that. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to like and subscribe and drop a comment in the comment section below and let me know what you think. It really does help me out. If you haven't already done so, you can also hit the bell icon and turn on notifications. That way you'll get updates for when I upload my new videos. Or follow me on Twitter at KuroAkiGames. I'm also on Twitch at twitch.tv/KuroAkiGames, where I occasionally stream my raw gameplay videos on there, or some content that isn't on YouTube. You can also follow me on Instagram at KuroAkiGames, and I will see you guys soon.